Okay, howdy everybody, welcome back. I am Vorm. This is Vintage Story. Let's hop back onto the community server, see what those rascally rabbits have been up to. I've been gone for a day. I expect to see vast castles and citadels and windmills and all sorts of stuff. I guess I should go jump into the Discord voice chat. Just in case. Wow, it's dark. Very dark. There's a tree growing into my building. Tree! Three in the morning. All right, that's not too long a wait. And it's only July. I only missed out on June and half of July. That's pretty good for a day and a half away in real world time. Let's see. Let me go run a server command real quick. Alright, what do I got? I got spoiled food. Oh, that's right, I remembered I made food. Then I stopped playing for a day and a half. And everything rotted because the server's been running. I gotta remember that. I might be on starvation diet this entire run. Yeah, we'll toss those into the creek or into the pond. Get rid of the rot. Oh, yep, see, told you. The heck? How did you not empty the rot? All right. Let's just refresh the grass a little. Then we'll go look around. Good enough. Oh, we're going to get one of the purple sunrises this time. I talked about that earlier. Hi, somebody broke my pillar system here. Still see some mud huts, including mine. Somebody way over there. Oh, first I thought that was Austin's house, but it's back behind Austin's house. We'll definitely go take a look. Yeah, last few sunrises I had seen, it was just, you know, sun would just pop up and it was still just blue sky. At least this time we're getting some pinks and oranges with some purple to blue. Everybody in chat, Fertile Creek, Kingspire, Hank Barood. Hank Baroob. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's seasonal. Maybe it's season-based. Birdie. All right, let's get off the pillar. Go see what's going on over here. Somebody likes yellow flowers. So you're supposed to point all the skeps in the same direction so you can check their honey content just by kind of strafing one direction. This looks pretty similar except for more chests. Bronze and tin bronze. And, you know, a whole lot of raw material down here. Not much in the way of finished meals. Well, there's plenty of copper laying around. Good amount of cassiterite, some magnetite, some iron. Ooh, even got some flax. Must have had a harvest. Yeah, I'm working my way over there. Fancy. The Hellhammers. A fresh breeze. It's a pretty good rate for a fresh breeze. Iron. Tight fit. Oh yeah, this is the mechanical portion of the gameplay. Angle gears, wooden axles, windmills. Doesn't matter which direction the windmill faces. The game doesn't calculate wind in any particular direction for the purposes of windmill sails. So you can face them any direction you want. And generally, if you got multiples, it's best to hook them into an Archimedes gear and then run the shaft down to the workshop, do a second gear so you get the same torque, and then you're good to go. Got the third one started. Yeah, with 4 of them in a decent wind, usually you can run at least 2 of the Helve Hammers. I don't remember if we could get more than that, but it also depends on the height. This is a pretty good height. I can get a pretty good look around the valley. There been any more animal paradrops since I was on? I kind of kept a loose eye on chat and making sure the server stayed up, but otherwise I haven't been on. I wasn't on yesterday. Which server options? Feel free to go to the Discord and read. Someone said they saw a huge amount of wolves. I guess I should rephrase. Anybody seen a bunch of animals like right here? And I know we mostly spread out. That first day there was like 15 of us just in this one little area. And I'm 99% sure that's why we were seeing such concentrations. But having the 8 bears paradrop right onto the starting point, that was the big obnoxious. And we had 2 or 3 groups of wolves come through in similar numbers. With everybody spread out and or less people on at once, I think it settled down quite a bit from my first try. Welcome Center, still pretty well stocked. Just a couple of armor sets gone. Somebody even put the tools on the armor dummies. Oh, plenty of healing. Oh, even some starter baskets. Look at that. Ah, somebody dug a hole through the pathway through the mountain, huh? Heading out over to the forest. Hangarite. Apparently whoever owns that. It's Nor's night. Doing some gardening. Starving. Yeah, I got to get started on my my redwood Ewok village. You've got one started. Bees. Gotta love bees in redwoods. That's a cool little valley nook you got over here next to the redwoods. Alright, let's run back to the main valley real quick. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Anybody tracked down a translocator gate yet? And is it active yet? Extend the pathway out to the the wellness center I want to set up over top of one of the springs. I think that's the one I had picked. I wanted to do that one because we got the pond nearby, and the spring's not quite as large, and I got the redwoods right next to it that I can set up a little redwood Ewok village up in the trees right next to the retreat. So maybe I'll go work on that. Either just getting the pathway started or going over to the forest area. Oops. Forgot which direction I was going. All right. Okay if I use some iron, Andy? Make some tools? Gotta get your clutch and your brake built. Neither old wolf. Good old Chuck cobblestone. Yeah, it's fine. Now the problem is, need this, which means I won't need that, which means there's no point to that being there. Damn it. Uh-oh. That's not good timing. Come on, air. I need more than light. Guess we're gonna hope it switches before this cools off. Well, what can I do while I wait? Not much. The axe is one of the primary things I needed. Up next, I guess I can start digging dirt or grabbing stones so that I can make pathways. We'll have to keep an eye on the air. Alright, no piles of either there, so... let's go figure out our pathway. Maybe do a little digging. Cool. Alright, so pretty much just straight ahead. We'll make a turn here. There. Uh-oh. Oops. This is always a fun game. I guess I'll have to go with packed dirt. I was trying to avoid it, but whatever. It's gonna be simpler. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hopefully this hurricane wind is going on over at the base. Come on. Run back and see before it gets too dark. Spare TerraFirma. That's funny. Those words do not belong near each other. But he finally turned that into a proper goat pen. It's a gentle breeze over here. It's a hurricane force on the other side of the hill. It's already too low. I have to spend more. Alright, time to get out of this noisy place. Anything other than Terra Preta that you're looking for, Austin? That I can go gather up? Or mine, or whatever? Cabbage. Alright, let's go drop some reed baskets off in the new player starter center. Uh-oh. There's a wolf right outside the door of the player center. There's spears in there, guys. Kill that thing. Alright, I'll come do it. Bad dog. Well, there's 2 spears. Yeah, throw me a spear. Oh, there's more out here. Apparently we had a wolf pack show up. Hey, it's polite when you leave and there's people in the building to actually close the door on your way out. and then go get killed. Don't leave the building with people inside. Leave the door open for the wolves to charge in and kill them. That is bad manners. This will be a little rough for me to kill these in the dark with 3 spears. It's a little easier if I put a roof access on it, and then we could throw spears from up above. I should probably do that. Problem is I need to put a hatch on it also, otherwise drifters will spawn up here and kill people. They're on the run. I jumped right when I threw my spear. Got somebody's bowl with meal. Ah. Aha! Got it. Well, one of them's down at least. I think the black one might be down too. Another one across the water. Yep, it's dead too. Whoops, I'm picking up all sorts of stuff now from bodies. Let's see. That's not mine. Those aren't mine. That's not mine. I don't know what's mine or not now. Oh, definitely not that stack of flint. I think that's about it. I'll put the other stuff in the hut. Another tort or a spear. Spears all over the place. Another wolf right over here, dead one. Out the back. Here you go. Have some cattails. Okay. Just need to go get some boards real quick to put a trap door on top of that ladder. You guys can use the top of the starter shelter as a wolf spear throwing platform. Get over here. So yeah, that was a bit of a wolf spawn. Probably a good 6 or 8 in that group. Uh-oh. Well, that's a bit of a problem. No saws and no boards in storage. Guess we'll fix it the old-fashioned way. Spear sticking out of the side of the wall. Okay. That's going to be a fair bit of dirt to try to maneuver out of the way with all the soil slippage. I guess we don't really need this down right now. Not in that narrow passage. Worth trying to go under the stone and then out the far side and then up again, or just chunk my way through this thing. Well, when I'm doing a task where there's not really much to explain, there's not much to talk about. I think I'm going to let this go down and then back up, and maybe not. We'll try to keep it as level as we can. Oh, come on. Yes. Yeah, let's go under. Fun part's going to be the landslide we create on the far side. That's hilarious. Oh, I just remembered. I'm going to be putting pathway on top of this. Means I got to take out the third one, otherwise I won't have enough space once the pathway goes in. I guess I'm gonna end up digging out that hill after all. Since it all dropped down on me anyway. Alright, what do I consider the ground layer? Because this then goes up and down, up and down, up and down. We're going over there, but I want to go to the main spring, and then I'll cut that direction. Do an L bend over there. So we're going to keep going mostly straight. I think I'll just cut this out until it's about even. Because the water is what's going to determine it. Now I just need, well, I mean, I'm not there yet, but I need ridiculous amounts of stone. I think we'll do the step up here, and we'll be even at this point with the gravel there, and we'll be up a space when we put gravel in. When we hit this, I'll have to replace this and part of the waterway. Gravel. What am I working on? I'm getting a path built from our starter base area over this way, and it's gonna go straight, 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 more straight, a little more straighter. We're gonna go right down alongside the ruins to this hot spring, and then I'm gonna take an L bend this way. Do this one. We got a nice little, somebody dug the hell out of this ruin. We got a partial ruin, we got the hot spring, and then we've got this little redwood forest area. I'm going to put some kind of fancy building over top of the hot spring, preferably in some cool rock, different colored rocks for a, you know, a soaking point, a nice relaxing hot spring that you'll burn to death if you jump in. And then around the area here, I want to set up an Ewok village up in the redwoods. So we'll find a spot somewhere in the redwoods here, and we'll set up an Ewok village with platforms around the trees and rope ladders and tree-to-tree connections, all that kind of stuff. That's the theory, anyway. So I'm just getting the initial prep work, the pathway, so I can make the trip a little faster. And so visitors can get to it a little easier. Where are the materials at, though? I didn't see anything like that in Austin's house. Only July. Bushes are giving fruit just fine. Their respawn period might be longer, though, because of the extended month time frame. Usually if you point at the bush, it'll tell you the status. Like, I'm pointing at a current bush, will flower in 3 days. Southwest of Austin's is my place. That's west. That would be south. That's my house. Oh, that one. Doo-doo-doo. $648 stone path. 648. Jeez. Only exceeded by the 659 granite cobblestone. That's kind of funny. I should probably stockpile the dirt somewhere. Let's see how far that gets me. I think I asked earlier, and I don't think I saw a response. Has anybody located a translocator gate yet? Most of the time I find translocator gates just by going like 50 feet into a cave. I typically find them pretty close to the surface. Can't quite maintain an even consistent pace that way. Stupid flower. And we're out already. Ouch. Um, 1841. God, I love doing that. So annoying. Oops. Alright, that gets us to the first one. That's a problem. Thought I had it figured out low enough. Alright, I guess we're making it a tunnel instead of a cave. This will be ugly.
Oh.
Good enough. Just need signposts now. Alright. As we've got low rift activity, I should be able to keep working. Should be pretty close to being able to get the armor put together. Oh, keep forgetting Austin's not on voice. Didn't wear a headset. Three in one. I need two of them. Rome. All roads lead to Rome. Stupid ferns. All right. I think instead of going that way, let's go alongside this. Leave it pristine condition. So we'll connect in right here. All right, one last little run. We've gone through the majority of the pathing that was generously donated. All right, so the end goal is not too far off. It's just from that point up to here. So right here, we're going to make a Vormithrax Hot Spring Wellness Center. And we're going to make a building over top of the hot spring here. Hopefully out of something cool, marble or slate or andesite and chalk or some combination. You know, nice soothing colors. So we'll put a building up here for that, and then we'll have a pathway that continues into the redwood forest here, and we're going to set up an Ewok village up in the trees. We'll have pathway going from tree to tree up high, and rope bridges and stuff like that. That's the plan. We're just about done with the initial road part of the plan. We did emotes? You mean those wolf emotes? That was a pack that I got from own.com, I think. I forget which service or site I used. One of the online Twitch emote pack places. We are pretending that that wolf is Zombie Dog. Those are Zombie Dog emotes. Because, you know, black and gray or black and white was Zombie Dog's color too, so... Yeah, I mean, those emotes, I think, fit pretty well with this ferocious, carnivorous beastie. Don't need the Megazorg version. So he looks close enough like that to the wolf emote. I figured the wolf one would be good. Alrighty. See you, baby zombie dog. There's a mod for everything. There's probably a mod with a big button in the middle of the screen that says, I win, and you can just click on it, and guess what happens? That's my feelings about a lot of the mods. People keep telling me, there's a mod that does this. Yep, makes the game easier. Don't want it. Hey, there's a mod that does this. Yep, makes the game easier. See previous answer. Hey, there's a mod that does this and that and the other thing. Yep, I'm aware. If I were just into casual, you know, RP in a medieval style world and build a fancy, pretty house type stuff, it'd be totally different. I'd run all those mods. But I'm generally not that kind of player. I'm usually more of a hardcore, mechanics focused, survival focused, give me a challenge kind of a player, and I just don't really want stuff that's going to make my game easier. For the community games, though, we're going to go for the variety and all the cool stuff. No way I can have an open community server with a mix of new and old players and such, and play on settings that I would consider challenging. So I already made the decision. we're going to put a whole bunch of mods on. I just need to get everybody's opinion. You know, use that Discord, people. Tell me what mods you want. We'll compile the list of suggestions and hold some votes, and I'm going to let the community pick pretty much what the mods are going to be. So I will remove myself from that decision loop. Telling me in chat is going to get you absolutely nothing. Don't bother. Just keep it to yourself. I don't care. I'm not going to remember. Put it in my Discord, or just don't say anything. Because that's just the way it is. Unless you're telling other people, that's fine. But I'm not going to remember. So don't expect it to be showing up if all you did was tell me in chat. What you're thinking on Vault Hunters on Minecraft, I could care less. I have no idea. I mean, I haven't played Minecraft on the server for a couple of years. That was RL Craft, the super uber mega ultra hard mod, which I had fun with for a while, but I just have no desire to go back to Minecraft. I've probably got 10,000 hours in Minecraft, and I don't care how it's changed or modified anymore. I just can't go back. So, I have no thinking on Vault Hunters on Minecraft. I don't have the faintest idea what that is or what the conversation would even be about. Auto close doors mod. I guess. We just need to get a pressure plate system in with switches so we can step on a pressure plate to open the door, and then on the far side of the door is another pressure plate to close it. So, you know, you just need to get fancy. Roguelike in Minecraft, think you might like it? Nah, no thanks. I was a lot more enthusiastic about Minecraft pre-Microsoft. Post-Microsoft, they have a hard time getting me to come back to do anything. They're lucky I even bothered to migrate my account. I was getting migrate your account messages for years. I barely just had the gumption to get that done. Part of the problem is, you know, I play games on the internet all day, every day, and I have a lot of games to play. And going back to Minecraft, regardless of what the mod or the alterations are, just does not hold any real interest for me. I can't get the other games I want to play on the channel, much less stuff I'm meh about. Yep, good old lanterns. How come it's not the silver gold lantern? This is a ghetto lantern. This is a bought it at Target lantern. Although I shouldn't complain. Bought Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion tabletop board game for $14 at Target last week. That's an insane deal. Insane. $14. The packaging is worth more than that. Much less the 7 pounds of contents. Alright, we're back to my palatial estate. You know, here I'm dissing other people's places. Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff I want to build my wellness retreat out of. Slate, andesite, chalk. We got too much claystone in the area, so... Especially the andesite and the chalk, you know, lighten the place up. So I might go mining andesite and chalk for a while, so I can put together some cobblestone. I'll grab slate too. I like the combination of those 3 colors. But no cobblestone. I don't think I'll find anything else in the area, unless somebody's lucked into marble somewhere. I consider Target ghetto. You mean Target? Is that what your family calls it? Are you going to go down to Target? Upscale version. Well, sun is coming up. Yeah, I think I'm going to go mining. Let's go get some colored stone for a little bit. So, to do that, I need to empty my current inventory. I still have no space over here. Give me some more of that to nibble on my starvation diet. And, you can hold this stuff for now. Alright. We got food, we got other stuff. I guess I don't really need this stuff anymore. I should probably just stockpile it somewhere. Maybe throw it into the new visitor's house. Shirt? No thanks. Shirt's about as ugly as claystone. Get me some marble now, I'll come running. Can you make halite claystone? That nice pinkish color? Can you use halite as a building block? Because that would be hilarious. I would love to build a halite palace. Well, the plan is to, you know, get people to play on the server so I can get their feedback and test the performance and so on. So I've partnered with Something Unique Hosting. They're providing the server and the hardware. So I'm learning their interface and console and FTP system and all that. And I think I got most of that part figured out. I'm supposed to be over there. And so far, everything's been pretty rock solid, so I haven't heard of any issues. Server's been up and running for a few days now without any performance problems I'm aware of, and I haven't had to do a restart or anything. We've got backups pretty well covered and stuff. So my plan... Is that the comment? Take a plunge? Is that where Chaos has got something built on top of that hill and you jump off the platform into like a water or something or other? Somebody earlier said go to Chaos's house and take the plunge. Well, I'm a million miles away. I'm at like the outer extreme of my 1500 block view range. I just happened to turn and notice this platforms on top of that mountain. What am I at? I'm at 1536 block range. I wonder if I can even see it if I back up a little further. I'm pretty close to the outer edge, though, so no, I'm not going to go do it right now. I'm busy mining. Instant death. Well, that's okay. Still be fun. You know. You just gotta, before you climb the mountain, he needs to put a box in next to the pool. Put a storage box next to the pool, or put a bunch of them. And that way people can pick an empty box, dump their inventory into it, then climb, and take the plunge, and then when they reappear, they can just, well, yeah, I guess they wouldn't reappear there unless they had gears to reset their spawn point. I don't know. There's probably some way to organize that to make it an adventure run. Yeah, I mean, it's currently no problem because I've got it on infinite lives on the server. Wait till I turn on a life counter. That'll weed out all these people that just like to die to the wolves over and over and over and over again. All right. Where were my previous mining spots? There, I think. I dug in and I had all the different colors. Not down there. Forgot where it was. I think it's further down the wall. Oh, nope. Is that it? That's it. This is where I was digging. So, love this spot. We got slate, we got chalk, we got andesite, and conglomerate and claystone. I mean, 4 different rock types all right here in this little area. Gonna get a little tight and tough to mine certain ones, but let's just dig the walls for a little bit. While we're in 18.5 and I don't have to worry about cave-ins. See if I can manage to wear out an iron pick. Oh, so yeah, the plan, before I got distracted, I was going to leave the server up as is currently for a couple weeks, assuming you guys are continuing to play on it. I mean, if nobody's logging in every day, then I'm not going to keep it going. But I wanted to keep it running and get feedback, get people's ideas for server settings, the world settings, as well as what mods they'd like to see. And then we'll wipe it and we'll start up a quote-unquote real server for the Christmas holiday when most people have a fair amount of time off work. And then we'll do a restart at that point with everybody's suggestions. So, that's kind of the plan. And I'm dipping in every day, hopefully every day, for a little bit to keep an eye on things. I'm not really, quote-unquote, playing the game for the most part. I'm kind of demonstrating it for viewers, and I'm helping do community projects, and if anybody needs assistance, I'm happy to do that. But I'm not actually, you know, running myself through the gauntlet of normal gameplay elements and such. I'm leaving that to other folks. I'm interested in figuring out how I'm going to do the Ewok village thing. I know rope ladders are a thing. I'm not sure about... I mean, it uses Minecraft physics, so, I mean, nothing's going to fall down, really, once it's placed, but... I'm not sure... I haven't done... When I do building, I'm usually pretty utilitarian. And just, you know, square buildings, square blocks, made out of whatever material I have on hand, and I don't usually do much to pretty it up. But for Ewok Village, I think I need to do more wood stuff. Fencing and rails, and I don't know what options there are, because I don't usually go that route. So I'll be staring at the crafting screen a bit, trying to figure out what to do. I'll need to bring a couple of saws over there, and some other materials. How many blocks? You better have fully upgraded baskets. It is a monstrous amount of logs. Or blocks. I mean, some trees are bigger than others, so... I don't know the actual number, but it is a lot. Should have brought some clay with me so I could be converting this stuff and freeing up space. I forgot about that. My bad. We grab conglomerate. Man, I'd really rather stick with these 3 colors. I think 3 is enough, plus any wood accents. We'll make it primarily out of andesite since that seems to be the easiest to grab. And then some slate and chalk highlights. Chisel with me? What's the chisel particularly do? I don't think I've ever brought a chisel out. So what's the benefit to having the chisel? Requires a hammer in the offhand. Now I gotta have a hammer also? See, now that's annoying. You said just the chisel. You didn't say anything about a hammer. Well, that's going to be micro chiseling. Oh, I don't understand the benefit here. Why am I supposed to be happy with having a chisel? Or is it chisel plus the blocks somehow? I don't know. Which one did I hit? I mean, we took out one tiny voxel space. I guess, but that's the actual rock, not the cobblestone version, which is what I want. I want consistent cobblestone. I mean, I understand what that does, but I could do that manually. That's just faster to get these for if you need to build like cairns and stuff, but I don't want to build out of that. Does it still show the chunk missing, or once you pick it up, does it revert? It sure looks like from the lining that it's handling it a little differently. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anybody fallen into lava yet? I remember we got lots of lava. I don't know if anybody's actually jumped in yet or had it collapse on them or fallen into it while mining. No conglomerates. Man, it's still not even, just barely more than one stack. A little more than one stack of chalk. Not going to make nearly enough. These little threads of chalk and slate. Yeah, I'll play around with the blocks and see if between the cobblestone versions, the version we just saw, that, and the polished version, see what they look like and if I can build with them. At some point, I should probably learn how to do some of that stuff so I can prettify my bases a little bit. I think that's good enough for now. $1,300. Maybe we'll go swing by whatever this mountain jump thing is. Whoops. I got half a hit point. Half a hit point. They're trying to kill me. That's funny. Killed by a drifter. Fell in a hole. Then screwed up my escape path. No, I don't need help now. I was goofing around, trying to look up while moving around over looking at the mountain thing, and managed to jump myself into a hole with drifters with low hit points. The fall put me at like 1/4 of 1 hit point, so I was slapping on healing items while trying to jump around to avoid getting a rock thrown at me and killing me. I managed to get some hit points, but then I landed next to the drifter when I was trying to jump to get back out again. Oh wells. I'll probably die trying to go back and get my stuff as well. That'll be fun. The dangers of the starvation diet. I need to get over that way more. Right down there, I think. Yep. Was there a walking way out? I tried to make this jump to get to that, and I missed it. Yeah, well, nope. Would have had to have gotten the block out there anyway. Alright. So apparently it's in the middle of the mountain, that jump off point. Yeesh. Fancy. Yeah, that's quite the view. The eagle's nest. Golden treasure chest. What the hell? Why you gotta climb this last part? That seems weird. Ah, big lake down there. Yeah, that shows the view distance pretty well. Too bad this is so ugly terrain-wise. He's right up in the cloud layer. How close to the roof we are here. Whee! Oof, nifty. Yeah, that's quite the drop. So you die on entry of the water there? Plenty deep. Yeah, that's a cool little endeavor. It's mountain airy. You survive that? All right. Boink. Whee! Oh yeah, I need to go over to my own hut. Grab some of that clay I've got stockpiled and turn this into some cobblestone. Oh man, I get so tired of that. Hacks? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm the server admin, I guess. I'm just trying to entertain the viewing folks. A little easier to do with some server commands. Alright, I know I've got clay. Hey clay, I'm gonna make some cobblestone. Oops. That's it. All that digging. I still didn't even get two stacks of andesite. I think I started with some of this already here. Takes a lot. Alright. Go dump some of this off over at somebody else's house. Some coal. Some resin. No, I can't find any specific details on it. My Google Foo is weak, apparently. In that regard, it's a little tough to find details, but we're still occasionally getting larger groups of animals showing up. But at this point, we can mostly handle it. Not too much difficulty. It was just rude that very first day when they paradropped 8 bears on us right at the spawn point. But it's been a lot better since then. Already sorted out here. Oh, I either dropped or used up all my healing stuff. Alright, let's go steal some from the new player hut. Yeah, I linked it on my Discord in the Quasimorph channel. People could go watch it. I'm talking about the Seth video on Quasimorph he released today. Pretty cool. He's usually entertaining. Yeah, I mean, you've seen one Seth video, you've seen most of them. I think they nerfed that particular exploit. I think he mentions that in the video. That used to be something you could do to get a lot of stuff, but they got rid of that one along with a whole bunch of other ones. The most recent update closed off a ton of exploits. Still some in there, I'm sure, but alrighty. I think that's where I'm gonna have to dip out. I got some other stuff I got to get taken care of, so we're going to be all done with Vintage Story for the day. We'll check in again tomorrow, see what kind of progress has been made on things. Try to finish up my pathway to my village, my Ewok village, and my retreat center. We'll just keep putting those up little bits at a time as time goes by. So, thanks as always, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. Hey, Lago Vista Mags. Whoa, careful with that, man. You're going to hurt somebody. Thank you very much, though. Greatly appreciated. All right. Sorry, got distracted there. Had some other stuff to kick on. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably hit Quasimorph again. I'm trying to do at least 2 streams a day, and I'm probably going to hit Quasimorph again. I'm still having fun with that, and I want to get it figured out enough and get enough experience in it that people can see some of the later gameplay elements. And then I got some other things I'm trying to get to the channel as well. So we'll see what we can fit in. Hope to see you then. Have a great evening, everyone. Stay safe out there.